Crytek, who is the developer behind Hunt Showdown and Crysis, are announcing layoffs at their studio. As a byproduct of the layoffs and their concerns about their financial stability, Crysis 4 has been put on hold. The game was originally announced a couple of years ago, but for now we might have to wait a while before we hear any more news about the game. Which Crysis game do you like the most? Konami is celebrating the major success of Silent Hill 2 Remake. The game has now surpassed more than 2 million sales. Konami is also celebrating a record quarterly profit. When we know more information about the next game that's anticipated from Konami, which is Metal Gear Solid Delta, I'll be sure to mention on the gaming news. Did you play Silent Hill 2 Remake? Battlefield 6 has been officially teased. The developers of the game share their experience of making Battlefield games and have also said that a playtest for the game is coming soon as well. You'll be able to sign up for a chance to play the playtest if you sign up for the Battlefield Labs. When we know the release date of Battlefield 6, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Which Battlefield game do you like the most? Sleeping Dogs movie is now officially in the works. Previously, a Sleeping Dogs movie was announced back in 2017, and it was going to have Donnie Yen as the main lead. However, that movie now has been officially cancelled, and the star of Shang-Chi, Simu Liu, is going to be the lead character for the next Sleeping Dogs movie. When we know the release date for the Sleeping Dogs movie, I'll be sure to mention on the gaming news. Have you played Sleeping Dogs before? There's been an update about Season 2 of The Last of Us. The writers of the show have stated that content that was cut from The Last of Us Part 2 video game will make their way into the TV show. They've also explained why Caitlin Dever's interpretation of Abby will not be as muscular as the Abby that was in the video game, and they explained that the story of The Last of Us Part 2 is so huge, it's unlikely to be finished even by the end of Season 3 of The Last of Us. For now, we don't know the release date of The Last of Us Season 2, but when we do, I'll be sure to mention on the gaming news. Will you be watching Season 2 of The Last of Us? Resident Evil 5 has been rated for the Xbox Series X and S. There's also speculation that the game is going to be released on PlayStation 5. Along with Resident Evil 6, it seems likely that Capcom is remastering both 5 and 6 for the current generation. When there is a release date for the suspected remasters, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Which Resident Evil game do you like the most? Nintendo have announced a Nintendo Direct specifically for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's scheduled to happen on the 2nd of April 2025 at 9 AM Eastern, which is 2 PM for us in the UK. Hopefully we'll get many details including games which will be releasing with the Nintendo Switch 2, a release date for the console, and also the price. When there's more information about the Nintendo Switch 2, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. How much do you reckon the Nintendo Switch 2 will cost? The official release date for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater has been announced. Metal Gear Solid Delta is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, and Konami also released a new trailer for the game. The game is set to release on the 28th of August 2025. Did you play the original Metal Gear Solid 3? The release date for Lost Soul Aside has been finally announced. The game started as a solo project by the developer Yang Bing, and it has since been picked up by PlayStation. After almost a decade in development, the game will be releasing on the 30th of May 2025 on both PC and PlayStation 5. Are you interested in a game like Lost Soul Aside? Patch 8 for Baldur's Gate 3 has received a huge update. The patch is still under stress test at the moment, but the update shows the commitment that Larian Studios still have to delivering the best game possible. Patch 8 will still introduce features such as crossplay. When we know the release date for Patch 8 of Baldur's Gate 3, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Which feature from Patch 8 are you looking forward to the most? Let me know what you thought in the comments. Be sure to check out my other gaming news videos, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks guys, bye bye.